You're live.
I didn't know it was a March.
Well, good morning and welcome to the logic and accuracy test for the February 13, 2024 special election. I'm Regina McCrae, the elections manager for Kitsap County, and I'm going to have my team introduce themselves, and then we have a couple observers who will introduce themselves. Certainly.
I'm Daryl Dowds. I work for the auditor's office.
I'm Julie Green. I work for the auditor's office.
Michael Geary, technology analyst.
Leah Palmer, office support specialist.
Scott Sharon, elections specialist.
Charles DeCosta, the Kitsap County Republican Party representative.
Francis Doyle, Kitsap County Republican Party representative as well.
And the man behind the mic.
Steve Gardner, Public Information Officer for the Auditor's Office.
Well, welcome everyone. So for this LNA test, logic and accuracy test, there are 6 local measures in this election. And this test is being conducted in accordance with RCW 29A 12130. Today we'll be testing the programming of the digital ballot scanning counting system to verify that it correctly counts votes cast for all contests appearing in this election. This over here, I don't know if you can see it, is our accessible voting unit. It's called a touch writer, and it's used as an electronic marking device. For this election, it has already been pre-tested. It's not an electronic voting device, and it does not record any votes, and no votes are retained on that machine. We confirm that all the target areas are working properly on the device, and all on-screen text matches the text from the paper ballot. And we do all this testing before we even get to this part. So this room is our tabulation room. It's a secure facility with key card entry only. Upon completion of the LNA today, the election staff, they're not permitted to be in this room by themselves anytime through the election up until certification. We have 24/7 video surveillance from here and from outside the room. So it records people coming and going. So if we had an issue, we could go back and look at the camera. This room is not connected to the internet in any way, shape, or form. And then the digital ballot scan stations are separate from the tabulation station. So the test, the first thing we're going to do is run a zero report because they've been testing all this time. And so we cleared the results from the previous tests, and the zero report will show that everything's zero at this point.
Gina, can I ask you a question about, you mentioned that you validate the target areas on the ballots. So how close or how far away from the box where they vote is it acceptable for the machine to record data? In other words, is it a plus or minus 1 millimeter, 1/64th of an inch? So what is the target area?
That's usually the box.
Machine has.
It's a box.
Yeah.
If you look on the wall over there, it's the box in there. When we're processing out here, if we feel that the box isn't, if the mark isn't dark enough to read it, we have people look at that before it comes in.
But machine records as long as the stuff's in the box.
Yes.
So my question is, how far outside the box can a mark be and the machine will still pick it up?
Zero. It has to be
Zero. So it
Has to
has
be
to,
the
can't
box.
pass the line on the
Yes.
box. It has to only record stuff with inside, that's your,
Right.
so the width of the mark of the
Right.
box,
And
okay.
so what happens is we get people that they won't vote inside the box, they'll vote outside the box, or they'll make a circle. So those are adjudicated differently. So we have a team of 2 look at those ballots, and we could have the team in here say, you need to look at this ballot, 2 people at a time to make sure you're recording those votes correctly.
Yeah, I just wondered because you hear these extraneous marks in a box gets counted, but there's nothing in it. So that's why I was wondering if you count anything at all outside. So the machine catches nothing
Nothing.
outside that line, that black line.
Right, and anything outside the line that
And
they
if it's not dark
marked.
enough, you resolve issues.
Yes, we do. Okay, so if you want to look with me, here is the zero report. And this is showing all zeros. Thank you.
Great.
All right, so next we're going to scan the ballots. There are 4 ballot styles for this test. The ballot deck contains 191 ballots. And the test deck is created in accordance with WAC 434-335-323. The test deck includes one overvote for each contest and one blank ballot, according to state law.
All right, go ahead, scan.
With all these ballots, there's nothing on the back side. If it were, it would capture both sides. Votes. So once the ballots are done scanning, they're gonna verify that all the ballots have been accepted. If there was an issue with one, you would stop and see what that issue is.
Good?
Yep.
Go ahead and save.
31.
And then they're gonna save the batch so it can be read on the machine and get the vote out of the
Go ahead and
totals.
save.
So now at this
Okay,
point,
Scott.
we have to manually
Yeah, we'll
resolve
take a
the
look.
overvotes and the undervotes, and we always have two people when we adjudicate to look and make sure it's done correctly.
Let's see, we got some first one. We take these. Would you take all the vendors?
The one on top and one that was over the.
Okay.
Makes sense.
So we'll take a look at this first one.
If there's something wrong with the ballot, they have color codes, and so this is showing that this ballot was an overvote. So they have to adjudicate that to say it's a vote for an overvote, which won't count in the end.
Okay.
And they'll process all the votes.
And batch 4. And that's that.
Okay, so they've adjudicated all those overvoted ballots. So when we're processing ballots, we keep track of what batches are assigned by using tracking numbers during the opening, creating an audit trail. If we have to go back and find a ballot in a box, we can keep track of that. We can go back and get that box if we see an error with that. If there's a recount, we can go and find those ballots pretty quickly. And so now the results are gonna be written from the central station to a feed drive. And those are wiped clean every time, right, Michael?
Yeah, they get reformatted with the new over.
This is what it's like.
You're right. I
Mhm.
gotta stand
From
back to
yesterday.
read it anyway.
Yeah.
If I get too close, I can't read it.
Now he's coming over to the, the count.
Tabulation.
Count, and so then he's going to run a report that shows how these ballots were tabulated. And then we'll match that against the expected results to make sure they came out correctly.
And once you've got all of the drainage. That's actually
So here, it was what, 39 total ballots and 4 overvotes?
For which one?
For that, the total count.
Oh,
Ballots.
191 ballots scanned.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's do the honors.
Zero truck.
So that's the results we just did. We're gonna verify that of what we expect the results to be. So for Bremerton School District, 100, Proposition 1, 44 yes, 2 no's, 4 undervotes, and 1 overvote. Bremerton School District Proposition number 2, yes, 45, no, 3, 2 undervotes, and 1 overvote. For Bainbridge Island School District Prop 1, yes, 23 votes, no, 2 votes, 3 undervotes, and 1 overvote. Bainbridge Island School District Prop number 2, yes vote is 24, no vote is 3, we had 1 undervote and 1 overvote. North Kitsap School District, for yes, 44, no, 2, we have 0 undervotes and 1 overvote. And then Central Kitsap School District, yes votes is 61, no vote is 2, we had 0 undervotes and 1 overvote. So that confirms that the ballots and the machine are counting votes correctly.
$191.
Right, that's total ballots that you were counting. So then once we do this, and Michael does that, then we have to certify that we went through this test and all of this information goes to the state and we keep a copy for our records.
That's it. That's it.
Well, thank you for watching and have a great day. Okay, so we're going to.
Sign it.
I'm not done yet, so I want to let you sign it. So, I don't mean to overrule you.
Yeah, formality,
Here.
part of the
You should,
process.
Yeah.
Just prepared. As we use that. We see the question.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we don't have any Democratic Party observers, but we do have a Republican Party observer, so you want to sign this? And then we'll get, let's just sign it.
There's rubber band.
Thank you for the invite again. We appreciate that. We really
You're
do.
welcome. So I'm gonna sign, and everyone in here that observed will sign this. And we keep record of all this, sends a copy to the state. So we are.
Thanks.
You can sign them.
That's my business. Yeah, next month.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
You know, one thing, when they adjudicate the overvotes, some of the new folks, when they come in, you see, okay, an overvote, vote check, and then they look down the bottom, they said, accept. They get, what? You're accepting a double
We can
vote?
sign on those lines.
You're accepting it so the machine can
I just
reject
didn't want to get it first.
it. So it's.
The logic.
You're gonna-
Yeah, the logic's
Yes,
a little.
can you explain it to them?
I have to. It's a training
Yes,
process.
so you can reject it.
I'll get mine in there.
You want
That's the one on your camera. Okay,
We're good?
Everything
Think
signed?
so.
Everyone
We just
signed?
have
Michael, you just signed it?
Just I already made a copy. Just have a copy of that.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh,
Have a great day.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while to get
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I just thought it has a seal on, like one of the ones we use for
No, that
ballots,
certificate is
but
the
it has a
seal.
seal.
It's only, the next time it gets opened is when, the retention period's over, so. What is this, 60 days, all this is,
60 because it's a special.
Yeah.
So like it would be 22. This is the same schedule as.
Oh, it's going all the way to the ceiling. of it, so-
Hey, Michael. Maybe we should do it one.
oh, is that a bad box? Here. We'll get rid of that box.
See, we're gonna switch out the box because it has a little rip in the
There's a tear in it.
area.
So, so here I have a copy of this one for us. So this one goes- so then
Original goes, I got into, copy goes in there, but we go in our box, in our election.
Only if the state's able to make 2 copies.
Next time, yeah, we'll make more copies.
So we keep the original and then send the copy to the state.
Well, not for this one. When they come next month, they'll have a copy of the original, the state, and that's a copy.
And they're not here because it's not a statewide thing, so they don't care. Makes sense. All good?
We're good.